Hello, welcome to another active recovery. Today, our focus will be spending time in nature, or even another term known as forest bathing. So, whenever we spend time in nature, it's very pacifying to the nervous system and helps to instill a state of calm. So, we've been learning the Ashtanga Yoga practice and really activating the body, learning something new, challenging ourselves. And so, another way to engage in your recovery days is just to spend time in nature. And this is also a really special time to get still within yourself and, just to appreciate the energy that nature gives you. Even my own teacher recommends spending time in nature. And there's also been some studies done that when you look out at a panoramic view, which nature always gives us, it also has a calming effect on our body, on our minds. And I find that to be really interesting because in modern culture, we tend to be like looking toward like our devices or our computer screens. And so it's good to be out in an environment where it instills again that sense of calm and also connection to the earth. So I really recommend on your active recovery day to find a space, whether that's, if you're in an urban area, try to find a park, try to find some green space, or if you can get close to a forest, walking in nature, and also just taking a moment to breathe in the fresh air, take a moment to look at the surroundings. And I just always find that when I spend time in nature, I feel so much better when I end my day taking that time. And so personally, I have the luxury of living really close to forests and a few parks. And I always find that whenever I feel a little bit extra agitated or stressed about certain decisions I have to make or whatever it may be, that whenever I go out in nature, it just has a really calming effect. And it just kind of sets me straight whenever I feel like confusion or doubt about things. There's just something about nature and when you also just think about, sometimes I think about even like this rock that I'm on, like where did it come from and how old it must be and how many ages it's probably lived through. And it's probably going to be here much longer than I'm here, possibly. It's an interesting thing to contemplate. And even when you're with trees and you think about how old they are and how wise they potentially are. So I just find it to be fascinating and to think about things that go beyond myself, just has a way of putting things into greater perspective. So I really recommend it. Find some green space on a regular basis, and, use these active recovery days wisely. And with that being said, I will see you in our next class together.